My name is Asuma Nasukawa, a 20-year-old university student. I have a hateful enemy that I've held a grudge against since I was little.
Asuma, where are we going today?
That's her, Mirai Yumeno. She probably doesn't even imagine that I hold a grudge against her. The truth is that I'm approaching her with the aim of revenge. What a thoughtless girl.
Today is our first date in a while, so I'm really dressed up. How do you like it? Does it look good on me?
Well, what should I say? She's really cute. Yeah, it looks great on you. Super cute.
I'm glad. I'm more than happy to be praised by you.
Oh no, she's really cute. Or rather, it's not just cute. Her personality is also really good. I'm a very lucky guy who can date a girl like this. No! That's not what I'm intending. This girl is the hated enemy. Or more precisely, the daughter of a hated enemy. That's right. I'll never forget that day. When I was in the 4th grade, my father's restaurant was destroyed by her father. And shortly afterwards, as life became poorer, my father became ill and passed away. All my hard days, all my misfortunes until today are because of her father. I must resent him. I must resent him and take revenge. And yet...
Oh, right! I made lunch today. Let's eat in the park later.
Sure. Why is she such a good girl? I don't want to hate her at all. I met her 2 years ago. I happened to be in the same seminar as her, and I immediately realized that she was that guy's daughter. Miss Yumeno, could you possibly be from Yumeno Restaurant?
Oh, you knew? I'm so embarrassed.
A chance encounter with the target of my hatred until now. I became interested in what kind of person that guy really was and began to actively get involved with her. As a result, I don't know what happened, but we got to know each other better and better.
Speaking of which, do you know what day it is today?
Of course I do. It's our 1-year anniversary, right? That's right. We've been going out, and for a year already.
Oh, my God, you're right. I'm glad you remembered.
How could I forget? No, what am I saying? This makes it sound like I like her a lot. Yes, don't make the mistake of thinking I'm in love with her. The only reason we're going out like this is to get to know each other better, in order to get my revenge.
So, here it is. I'll give it to you right away. A present for our anniversary.
This is?
You've always wanted one, right? A wristwatch from Casio. I worked hard at my part-time job and bought it. Asuma, hey.
You're too much of an angel. Seriously, what should I do? I'm sorry. I was so happy that I blacked out.
Aw, you're overreacting. Well, if you're that happy, I'm happy too.
By the way, I have a present for you two.
Wow, really? I knew I would have something because it's you, but it's still nice to hear it directly from you.
I saved up a lot of money for this day. Working part-time was tough, but it wasn't a hard day at all when I thought about her smile. No, so where am I going with this? I'm looking for revenge to this girl.
Here you are, Asuma. Is it good?
It's so yummy! She is still a wonderful cook. It's not hard to imagine the happy married life that would surely await us if I married her. No, I won't. Will I? After all, she's an enemy, isn't she?
Actually, there's something I wanted to talk to you about today.
What is it?
Well, you know, we're still young, only 20 years old, but as for me, I'm hoping that you and I can be together for a long time to come.
That's right. I want that too.
So, was wondering if you would like to meet my family once. To my father.
Here it comes.
How about it? Oh, of course, because it's a sudden talk, so if you don't like it, you can tell me at all.
Of course not. Finally, we can meet. Rather, I'd be delighted. I'd really like to meet him. The person responsible for destroying the restaurant my father built, taking his life and sending me to the depths of misery. I've come a long way, but I finally reached this point. No, seriously. Really, this is what I wanted to do. It's not like I am going out with Mirai because I like her.
I'm glad. Actually, I've already told my dad that I might introduce you to him today.
Yes, for nearly 10 years, I've had a grudge against him in my heart. I've been able to live this long by using that resentment as a driving force to ward off the misfortunes that have befallen me. I don't know what kind of villain he's going to be, but I'm definitely going to say a word to him. You're a real good man. No, that's too much for me. I'm so jealous of my daughter. There are very few men who are so comfortable to be with.
Right? I'm so happy you like him.
He's such a good man. Don't hesitate to ask me anything you like. Eat what you like. Thank you very much, but I'm fine. Oh, I see. You're not so hungry now because you've had my daughter's bento too, right? Okay, I'll have them take everything out for you then. No, you don't have to go that far. No, he's too nice. No. This is no good. I've been waiting for this day to come. I was thinking all time that I will complain when I meet my hated enemy. How will I make him apologize? How will I make him take responsibility? Or even more, I've thought about direct revenge. I've dreamt about it. I've lived my whole life for it. What is it? In an encounter of just a few dozen minutes, what makes me change my mind? If it's all right with you, why don't you come and work for us after university? I shouldn't say this by myself, but it's quite a big company. It's not a bad idea. Yes, I know. What? Fume Corporation, which is expanding its business centered around the Kanto region with the Yumeno restaurant. Oh, you knew about it. I'm so happy. Well, of course I'm familiar with it. I don't know how many times I've looked up this company. I've been thinking about joining that company until I met Mirai. Because then, I would be able to meet him. Once I'm inside, I'm sure I can think of all sorts of ways to get revenge. That's what I was thinking. Ha! The company is still steadily expanding and has a solid future, so don't worry. We intend to increase the number of restaurants even further in the future. Even more? You already have enough restaurants. Of course. For the sake of our employees who are working hard for us, we have to keep growing the company. But while the number of Yumeno restaurants is increasing, the small restaurants in the surrounding areas where they have opened are going out of business. Do you have any thoughts about that? Well, yes, I know. Okay. Indeed, we would like to work together in a friendly competition to make each other more prosperous. But the reality is that our existence is taking someone else's job. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't heartbroken by them. That's why I remember all the rival restaurants where we probably impacted. I Canteen, Aoharu Cafe, Ichigo Restaurant, Nasukawa Canteen. That's our restaurant. He remembered. Perhaps I lost your favorite restaurant or something. I'm sorry if that's the case. Nope. That's right. That's not like that. That's right. I'm sorry I asked you something rude. He's the one who destroyed it. No, it's okay. Don't worry about it. And yet, what the hell? Why? What am I doing? Why don't I say anything?
I'm glad. Dad seems to have liked you a lot. He says invite you at any time. I'm reassured. Asuma?
What? Did you say anything?
What's wrong? You seem to have been in a kind of blank from a while ago.
No.
Maybe you didn't really want to meet my father? I'm sorry if that's the case.
No, that's not true. I was happy to meet him.
Really? Then it's good. But
What am I doing, huh? I've been living for this day all my life. I've been using it as my driving force. In the end, without being able to say anything.
well, so I've introduced you to my family. Next time, I'd be happy if you could introduce me to your family too.
What? Family? I don't have any family. My mother divorced when I was little, and you killed my father. That's right. Why don't I just tell them? Take her to my parents' house, show her the restaurant that went under. Tell them that this is what you and your family did to me. Make her regret it. Make her sorry. Make her despair. And if she cries and begs for forgiveness, then I'll be rewarded a little. So, I can't do that.
What?
I'm sorry. I'm not going to take you to my parents' house.
Why?
Because...
You're taking a long view of our relationship, aren't you? You're planning to stay with me from now on, aren't you? If that's the case, I want to know more about your family too. Sooner or later, I'm going to find it out anyway.
You don't need to know. You don't need to know, and I don't want you to know. Because it's not like I'm going to marry you.
What?
Wait, what am I talking about? I'm sorry, but I was just going out with you for fun. I don't even think about that kind of thing in the future. It's a bit too much for me.
What?
That's not true. That's not what I meant. That's not what I wanted to say.
I see. I'm sorry. I was getting excited on my own. I've been forcing you to go along with me until now. I didn't notice it at all. I'm an idiot. Today too. It was a nuisance, wasn't it? I'm sorry for making you feel uncomfortable all the time. I won't do this anymore. I'm sorry about... I'm leaving.
Haha. Did you hear that? She apologized to me 3 times. And she was crying. Crying. Regretful. Remorseful. That's what I wanted. I always wanted revenge, didn't I? Then I've succeeded. Haven't I? I'm an idiot. Revenge? No way. Nothing fun about this, man. It's not fulfilling me. Mirai!
What?
I'm sorry. Everything I said earlier was a lie. Not just a moment ago.
What do you mean?
From the beginning until now, all of it.
Don't tell me that because I cried. You're saying that because you care about me again.
No. To her and to myself. No, that's not it. I really feel sorry for you. All my life, all I've done is to lie. So, I'm taking you with me to my parents' house.
Oh my god!
This is my parents' house.
It's Nasukawa Canteen, the restaurant that my dad was...
Yeah, that's right. It's the restaurant my dad used to run that went under 10 years ago. Just 6 months after the opening of the nearby Yumeno restaurant.
Oh no! How about your father?
He died shortly afterwards. So, I'm sorry. I can take you to my parents' house, but I can't introduce you to my family. I'm alone.
Oh no! I didn't know at all. I didn't imagine that my father... ruined your father. I'm sorry.
You don't have to apologize. You really don't have to apologize. That's right. She has nothing to apologize for. She shouldn't have to apologize for anything. Because I really knew. I already knew. Your father didn't bring this place down. That the number of customers had originally been steadily declining before the arrival of the Yumeno restaurant. Your father didn't kill my father either. My father was sickly and physically ill long before that. So, even if the Yumeno restaurant had not come, this would have happened sooner or later. But even so, please, don't apologize. If I didn't hate someone, I couldn't pull myself together. I couldn't live without blaming someone else. I wanted to make up for the misfortune that befell me by hating someone. But no. Because if you apologize to me, then it would be right for me to hate you.
No.
Living with a grudge against someone was a misery in the first place. I'm not holding a grudge against anyone. There should have been no one to hold a grudge against.
Asuma?
I said such things earlier, but I really want to be with Mirai forever. I was afraid of how you would react if I brought you here, so I lied and ran away once. I'm sorry. I didn't tell you.
It's okay, Asuma. You don't have to be so tough. It's okay to blame me. It's okay to hold a grudge. I'll still be there for you. I want you to let me be there. You've been hurt a lot. A lot. You have endured a lot. So, at least, share a little of that pain with me too.
She is really...
Don't tell me not to apologize. I'm sorry, Asuma. I would do anything for you. I'll do anything to heal your wounds. So...
Why is she like this? Ugh. She's really a good girl. I'm glad you joined us. No. I'm still not that good enough. I can't be of much help. Not many employees can make it this far in their third year. How about you take charge of one of our shops? What? Really? Of course. There's a new shop I'm planning to open, and I'd like to put you in charge of it. I'm sure you'll be able to boost sales. I got it! I will definitely do my best! Thank you. In case you're wondering, here's the address of the shop. What? That's where another restaurant used to be. We are thinking of renovating it nicely, keeping the exterior and interior of that restaurant intact. However, I haven't actually spoken to the owner of the land yet, so as soon as I get his okay, I'll go ahead with it. What do you think? Asuma? Are you sure about that? I don't mind. It's all up to you to decide. I'll do it. Please let me do it. I knew you would say so.